Three. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Personal Training Network. I have three amazing people here today with me. I am very grateful to have another time to have a conversation with well-educated, smart, and driven people, people who give a different perspective, people who teach me things that I don't really know about myself. So I want to thank Adrian, Nick, and Alex again for being a part of this. Make sure you guys go check them out. Go follow them. Again, if you have questions, ask them, not me. Stop DMing me and asking me questions. I'm giving you like 15 trainers. These people are experienced. They know what they're talking about. Some of them are popping on Instagram. Go follow them. Go like their stuff and go support them. So I want to introduce all you guys. Just give the people a little bit of information about who you are, what you're about. Let's start off with Alex.
What's up, guys? My name is Coach Alex, your favorite coach. I'm the owner and head coach of Strength Camp Toronto. I do in-person, online training, all that good stuff. My specialty is I help people become the strongest versions of themselves.
All right, next, Nick, you want to go?
Yeah, my name is Nick Dunn. I am out of California, LA area. I'm mostly online, and I also do a little bit in-person coaching, but I just help people, achieve their fat loss goals through sustainable methods.
That's dope. And Adrian, you have an intro about yourself too?
Hi, everyone. I'm Adrian Gilbert. I'm currently training at FBL Compound in Atlanta, Georgia, and I offer virtual and in-person. And yeah.
Awesome. So
I
want to get everybody to give just a brief, like even if it's just a one experience with any negative clients that you had, people where they don't listen or they do listen and they don't take your advice, they don't do the things that you ask them to do, and then they're blaming you for all their problems if they're not able to lose weight or put on weight or whatever. Just any experience you have, Adrian, if you want to start off, you can. So just a negative experience.
I would say a negative experience for me is when I tell a client to do something and they don't do it, honestly. Like they kind of like try to second guess you when it's like, okay, I've been doing this for a minute. I've been training myself basically all my life. And I mean, I would hope you came to me because you thought I knew what I was doing, but your question thing, come on,
man. Okay, Nick, you want to go?
Yeah, man. Well, I think it just happens, right? It's a common thing. People pay us money to try to help them, but sometimes that doesn't necessarily mean that they're mentally or physically in a place to even kind of get the ball rolling. And if you give clients clear guidelines of, hey, let's do X, Y, and Z and kind of work backwards from there, from whatever their goal is, then it makes it, sometimes a little bit easier for the client to achieve those goals, especially if the guidelines are pretty clear and they're concise. But at the same time, it's either you get it done or you don't for some people, but it's just kind of helping the client, what can we do to make this a little bit easier for you to achieve? So at that point, you kind of think about like, fuck, like, am I the one that's like not helping them out? Like, am I the one not giving, at least in my head, this is how I approach it. Like, I feel like, oh shit, am I the guy that's not really being clear enough? But sometimes too, it's just some people just aren't ready to make the changes that they might pay you, right? And that's their one foot in the door, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're willing to put in, the extra time, especially if you're working with somebody in person, right? So, because there's still so many hours on the rest of the day that they're not achieving and doing the things that they need to do. So it does make it tough sometimes, but I think it's more about the client and where they're at specifically, right?
Okay. And then Alex?
Yeah, for me, I can't say I've had too many negative experiences. A lot of my experiences, working in person, group training, online, they have been, pretty positive. If I could say there was something that was like the least positive is if somebody comes in and only gives it like a shot or a month or something like that. Then it becomes a little bit like disheartening, like they didn't give it their full effort. But as far as like members not getting their goals or you know, clients not reaching their goals. I personally, I'm the type, I take full accountability. You know,
Yep.
if a client's not listening to me, that's my fault. If they're not eating right, that's my fault. If they're not showing up to class, that's my fault. It's
Mm-hmm.
then I didn't do a good enough job to let them know how important this is. Because if you think about it, we all can attest to this. When something's important in your life and it's a priority, you do it.
Yep.
So, and part of my job as coach is just to get people to buy into that your fitness becomes before anything else. So, like I said, there's no really negative experiences per se, but the only thing that kind of bothers me or gets me a little bit is if somebody only gives it a month and I'm just like, you didn't really give it your full shot kind of thing, you know? That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that. I always say to people, give me 3 months. I'm gonna give you the foundation to succeed, and then you do with it what you can and do what you want. Like, because I'm not gonna tell you to stay with me for 2 years, because the reality is if I can help you and it takes 3 months, awesome. If I can help you and it takes 6 months, awesome, right? But I'm not here to say, oh, nah, like keep with me for a year. I'm trying to steal your money. No, it's like I want to help you. I want to help you learn. I want to help you grow. So for me, the only negative experience I had was I had a client who said to me, she's like, I want to look like Kim Kardashian. And I said to her, okay. So I asked her, I need you to step on a scale so we can figure out like, sort of the weight, and we can figure out the time frame that will help you to get to a more comfortable body type. And she's like, no, just give me the workout. Just tell me what to do. And then I'll just come back. And I'm like, no, I can't. It's completely and utterly ethically terrible for me to not give you the skills and the tools you need to succeed, because I don't know what you're physically capable of. I'm not going to go tell you to go squat 100 pounds if you can't, right? If you can't do that, you're going to hurt yourself and you're going to put yourself in a dangerous situation. And that's not something that I'm comfortable with doing, right? So it's never fun when you talk to somebody and they want you to help them achieve a goal, but they don't want to do the work. They want to just have an easy solution to the problem, So the next thing we're going to talk about is the positive experiences. So Alex, I know you got to go soon. So let's talk. Let's hear your positive experience first. Any clients you've had, or just any positive experiences you have with clients?
Yeah, man. For me, I have tons of positive experiences, tons of them. But the most positive experience for me is like I said, I'm all about helping people become the strongest version of themselves. So what gets me super excited and what gets me going is when I have a client who comes in here and they see themselves as weak, like they see themselves as a weak person. And then after starting to train with me for like a month, 2 months, you can see that mental switch where they see they see themselves as strong people. And then that manifests itself into their actual physical performance, where let's say, for example, they could only deadlift 100 pounds. And in 2 months from now, they're deadlifting over 200 pounds and they feel great about it. And they have this look on their face like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. I didn't think I could ever do that. And it's that transformation and that mental change that happens that really gets me super excited. By the way, this is my daughter, guys. She wants to be in the video.
Hey. She's adorable.
She's hello. Say hello. She's a future trainer too. All right.
And Nick, any positive experiences you have with clients and everything?
Yeah, man. You know what? Going back to what Alex said, right? It's like it's so much of it is helping people understand what they're capable of and what they can do, right? Because we always have a lot of clients when they come seek out help, they have their own thoughts about who they are, and it may not necessarily be true a lot of the times, right? And a lot of it comes from self-doubt and kind of thinking negatively for the most part. So it is really important of that framing of showing people, hey, look, you're a lot stronger than you think. You could do X, Y, and Z, especially if I see that a lot with female clients, especially, right? They don't think that they could do a certain type of exercise, or they're not necessarily meant to do a certain type of exercise, or whatever the case may be, just because of their own kind of their own thought process with fitness and exercise and nutrition, or whatever the case may be. So it is really cool to kind of change their mindset with it. And I feel like that is the most important thing, or one of the most important things, I should say, is just helping people change how they look at training and nutrition and how that could positively affect them. All right.
Yeah. And then Adrian, I know you just got back, but just let me know a positive experience you have with clients, with training, that's giving you sort of a great outlook when it comes to personal training and why it's rewarding. Can she hear me? Oh, I guess she can't hear me.
It's all good.
Adrian, are you able to hear us?
I think she might be frozen a bit.
Oh,
She's frozen on my end. Is she frozen for you?
yeah.
Yeah, she's frozen right now.
Yeah, I think she's just frozen.
Oh, is she back? I think I heard her.
Yeah.
Could you hear? Could you hear us? Oh man, dude, it was like in and out.
Zoom is so spotty with it. Yeah, no, but hopefully Adrian can figure this out. But yeah, like for all the people out there who don't know what it's like for us trainers, like when you help people achieve their goals, even if the little victories, they feel so amazing when a person realizes things. Because for instance, you be training a client for like 3 or 4 months, and you show them how they used to look 3 or 4 months ago, and then they look at how they look now. And to see that look on their face, nothing brings you more joy. Or when you train somebody and they're like, you changed my life. You bettered my life. You helped me become a better individual. You helped me change sort of my outlook. Right? Because I know a lot of people who used to be sad and depressed. They started working out and it changed their life for the better. So that's always very rewarding for me. Specifically from my perspective, I don't necessarily know for everybody else, but I've had a couple of people who I know, like, yeah, man, life was very tough for me when I was a teenager, and then like get into working out and change their outlook on everything. Did it freeze? I think Nick.
No, you're good. No, I'm good.
Cool.
Can you hear me?
Sure.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Adrian, can you hear us?
Oh no.
Can you see me?
Okay.
We can
Yeah.
hear you.
Your thing is just freezing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
We can't hear her though.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think is it back on mute though? I think
she's on mute.
Her mic is muted. Adrian, your mic is muted. Yeah, no, but Alex, before you go, let the people know where they can find you. If any advice you have for new clients, people who are looking to get a trainer, who are looking to work with somebody and better themselves, for the better, just anything you can give advice to people on.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously you can find me on like your social media, Instagram, Facebook, at Strength Camp Toronto. Obviously, my advice to anyone who's looking to get a personal trainer or a coach, a couple things. One is find a personal trainer or a coach that's going to be specific to your goals, right? If you're looking to grow stronger, why are you going with a fat loss coach? If you're looking to lose weight, why are you going with a strength coach? So make sure that you're finding a coach that's specific to the goals that you want, all right? And secondly, when you do find the coach, ask them tons of questions. Personally, I love when my members ask me questions because one, it builds rapport, and two, you get to know me. You get to know me, you get to know a little bit more. We work together, all right? Ask questions. And lastly, the last piece of advice that I give anyone who's looking to get a personal trainer or join a gym or whatever is trust them. Trust them, all right? Part of the reason why you're here, part of the reason why you're even looking to join up is because, you couldn't do it on your own. And it's probably a hard pill to swallow for most people, but you couldn't do it on your own. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that and saying that you need help. So when you do ask for the help, trust the process. Listen to what they're saying. Trust what they're doing. Don't interrupt. And don't interrupt, and just trust what they're doing. And 90% of the coaches out there, the good coaches, they know what they're doing. They'll take care of you, and it's money well spent. Awesome. All right,
Alex.
So I'm gonna
thank
be out
you for
of here,
being a
guys.
part of this, man.
Take it easy, man. Have a good one, bro. Nice meeting you.
We'll do it again. Say bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Bye. She's adorable. Yeah. Adrian, can you hear us now? Are you able to get you in on the conversation?
Yes, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Way better now. Way better.
I'm in a call with Americans now. Yeah. Actually, eventually, what I want to do is because I think I've talked to 5 or 6 American trainers now. I want to get all of y'all in to talk about how you feel like the state of fitness and health is in America. Because again, I'm not
terrible, bro. American, it's awful. I feel like all the Canadian like fitness people are like way cooler, dude. I don't know. That's just my own thing, I think. But hey, it's probably bullshit. No. It's yeah, we should do that. I'm down whenever. Just let me know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Let me know. I have better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, because actually, let me think about Eunice. Crystal is American. Obviously, Adrian, Ashley, Nick. Yeah, so I think there's 5. Oh, I forgot about Nigel. The guy I just did a video with. He's also American too, but he's in Colombia right now. So
doesn't count, bro. He doesn't make the cut. Sorry, Nigel. Sorry, dude. You're out, bro.
He's you're like, out. Unless you're in America, you're not American. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You gotta be
right. Exactly.
Nah, just kidding, gosh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, no. Adrian, if you want to talk about any advice you want to give to any people who are prospecting clients who are looking for a personal trainer, who are looking ready to get started in fitness, just let us know what you think about that.
I personally would definitely say do your research when it comes to just looking for a personal trainer, whether that is you Googling, like a Google search, looking at YouTube channels. And then when it comes specifically to an actual personal trainer, DM them. I get a lot of DMs before people even commit to me. And honestly, I would say if they're not willing to just answer your questions, as long as it's not, what should I exactly like a workout plan, as long as you're not asking for like an actual workout plan, if they're not willing to just answer simple questions, then they're probably not the trainer for you. That's to me, I think that's an indicator of how they may act when you actually train with them. They don't want you to, it's kind of like, oh, don't ask me no question. As long as, they maybe they're, I'm not going to say maybe they're in it for the money, but some people, they are in it for the money. So you got to think about that.
Yeah, that's very true. And for you, Nick, what would you say?
Man, I think that's a tough question because we all know, right? We've all worked with other trainers and kind of been in the gym with other trainers. There's a lot less quality out there than we think, right? Like I see some trainers, dude. I don't want to shit on trainers, but I've seen some trainers and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like what in your head do you think this is a good idea? Right. So, and for someone that has never worked with a trainer, it is kind of scary. And sometimes you do have to take that risk and take that jump. But I think you have to look out for certain red flags, right? Like what Adrian said about, if you can't answer simple questions, that's a huge one. If they kind of give you very like reductive advice, like, oh, you just got to work harder, bro. Like motivation is the key. Like if they're not giving you fucking like actual plans of attack and actual guidelines and real something that you could use in your day to day, that's a red flag. And also if they're promising you the world, if they're promising you really quick results and also it depends on the context, right? So that's very important. But I feel like generally speaking, those are some red flags where if you've never worked with a trainer, if you don't know anything about fitness, those are a couple of things that you could just look out for and just know that, okay, maybe this person is not for me. But at the end of the day, it's you got to shop around, you got to work with different people, like take advantage of these free sessions that some trainers might offer and plan accordingly, because you also want to make sure not just that they're knowledgeable, but that you want to spend time training with them. If you don't get along with these people and if you can't have a conversation and just kind of hang out for a couple hours, then that's probably not a good trainer for you, because you're going to spend a significant amount of time with them and it's something that you build rapport with, right? Some of the best people that I know in my life have been through just training with each other and just we realized we're a good fit. And I'm sure you guys all had clients where it's like, this is the longest hour of my life. And I'm out, bro. Like, I don't know if I could do this. And sometimes you just got to cut your losses and be like, hey, you know what? we're not a good fit, but I know someone that might be a good fit for you because, yeah, I think that's really important. So just shop around, train with different people, and just watch out for any red flags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something that I think all three of you guys touched on, which is very important, is figuring out what your goals are first, and then finding the right trainer for you. Somebody that, like Nick said, you can get along with. Somebody that, like Adrian said, is actually proven. Somebody who genuinely wants to help people. Because, like Nick said, well, too, there's a lot of bullshit on social media. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, do this workout and you'll gain like a crazy bicep, right? And it's just these exercises that they don't give any regressions.
That people do? People do this and they're like, oh yeah, this is how you lose fucking arm fat. It's like, come on, bro, what is this? What are we doing?
Exactly.
That's so crazy.
There's no regressions, there's no progressions, there's no okay if you can do this, or there's no depending on your level of strength, start at this weight. It's nothing specific. It's nothing that actually helps people. Just because there's a video that says you'll lose weight in 10 days doesn't mean you're gonna lose 30 pounds in 10 days. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. But it's so much easier said than done, losing weight and everything, because conceptually it's easy. It's very simple. Every trainer can tell you caloric deficit, I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say caloric deficit, but I don't. So many people who don't know what that means, right? And do not understand, like, from a fundamental level, how important that is. So, yeah, I do think it's important to understand what works best for you and what your goals are, so you can help yourself and help the clients around you, or help people around you in general. But I really appreciate this conversation with you guys. Let everybody know where they can find you. If you're hiring new clients on, let them know. If there's DM you, if you have a website, let us know where you can find you. Okay. So, Adrian, you want to go first?
Okay. Well, thank you guys for actually watching us have this conversation. You can follow me on Instagram at Bodied by Adrian, BODIEDBYADREINNE. And you can just DM me, whether that would be in person or virtual, or a workout plan or a nutrition plan. I offer all of those services. And just, if you just want to DM me to tell me that you watch this, that's fine too.
Yeah, but don't holler. Just hey, you're cool.
Yeah. Watch it, bro. Watch it.
And then, Nick, where can they find you?
You can find me at nicktheear.com. And then you can find me at nicktheear on Instagram.
I will link all of their stuff in the description below, so you guys can go check them out. Their Instagrams will be in the thumbnail as well too. I know some of you motherfuckers are lazy and you don't want to actually like go to the description to find the pub. I'll be DMing people, or people DMing me, yo, who's that person you did a video with? What's her name? I'm like, bro, you act like I know these people. Like, I don't hang out with these people every day. I don't know if she has a man or not. Like, leave me alone, bro.
Like, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny. That's real funny.
So if you have questions fitness related and you want to get to know these people, follow them, talk to them, stop asking me questions. Like I said, it's getting really annoying. I get people asking me the same questions and then they don't listen. And it's like, oh, how can I get stronger? I'm like, bro, I've told you this like 5 times.
Hey, start blocking them, dude. Just block them.
But they're friends of mine. That's the worst part.
Block them, bro. If they're friends, even worse, block them, bro.
then I'm gonna get them coming to me in person. Did you block me? Yeah.
And just explain why, and they'll know.
Yeah, exactly. So again, make sure you guys go follow them. Make sure you guys go show some support to them. Let them know that you fuck with them. Let them know that you enjoy what they do. And thank you guys for watching again. Let's keep on with the content. Let's keep sending positive messages out there, because there's a lot of bullshit on social media. So, it's really cool to follow the dope trainers who really want to help people. So we'll see you guys later.
Thank you for having us.